And we barely got the back axle on the trailer. Oh, that may be not enough for comfort. Holy crap, that thing's hanging over 6 feet. Perusing the internet, I found a gentleman in Oklahoma that had two, extremely rare trucks. One was a 1960 Chevrolet Crew Cab, and one was a 1965 Chevrolet Crew Cab. And if you don't know anything about a Chevrolet Crew Cab in 1960, 66, those years that we're talking about, they didn't make them. Chevrolet didn't make them. There were several coach companies that made them. There was Pacific conversion companies. There was one in Ohio, Orville, maybe, and then Stageway. And from the little bit that I've learned here lately, Stageway is kind of the elite of them. And Stageway is actually still in business in Fort Smith, Arkansas. They make limousines for the funeral industry. But anyways, they're still in business, which is kind of cool. And what we found out was both these trucks were Stageway trucks. Stageway by Armbruster, they called them. And if you look on this one, you can see the residual tape, because I was so concerned that I threw a piece of duct tape over it because I didn't want to lose it on the trip. But this particular one is a 1965. As I said, it's a Stageway conversion. They were kind of the premier conversion of their day. Quite honestly, I don't know whether they are now or not, but they were the premier converter in the day. Coach company is what they called them. And this gentleman had two of them. He had this one in 1960 that we picked up also. This particular one, he was still running and driving. It's still licensed, insured, registered, everything. Still running and driving. We drove it up onto the trailer when we went to get it. But a buddy of mine, Brian, as soon as I told him what we were doing, he's always in for a good road trip. So we didn't do much filming because we weren't necessarily planning on doing a video of it. And now we kind of wish we had, because it was just so much fun. We went down on a Thursday. We got down there Thursday evening, and then we went to the gentleman's house in Oklahoma on Friday. Spent a good part of the day Friday loading up the trucks. I ended up getting a couple of beds and a couple extra cabs from him. So we loaded everything up and started heading home. We actually stayed overnight in Fort Smith, Arkansas on the way home. A little side note, when we loaded this, I've got a 32-foot gooseneck trailer that I had actually just recently purchased before the trip, and all the math told us it was going to be really close to fit. My buddy was driving a 2005 GMC Yukon XL, and then we had a car hauler trailer behind that. That thing was so tight, the hood of the Yukon was within a half an inch of the front of the gooseneck, and the rear axle of the trailer was barely on the trailer, and then the overhang of the back of the trailer was just completely overhanging. So we flagged it. We actually drilled a new hole in the ball mount of the receiver, which drew it in another 2 inches to try to draw that trailer up onto the gooseneck a little bit further. So we were kind of pushing the limits of what would fit, and but we made it fit. And then there was one strap that kept coming loose on that dumb trailer, and it was just aggravating us. So finally, I didn't think it was doing much, and we unhooked it, and we only had 40 minutes to go. I said, forget it, we're just going to unhook it. That one strap, it went up and over the trailer. We had wheel straps on the axles and everything, and I didn't think that one strap was doing much. But by the time we got to the hotel that night, the trailer had actually hopped to the side and fallen off. So we'll there's some pictures here of us jacking the trailer back up and moving it back on the gooseneck, so we could, because we couldn't even back it off the trailer with it off the side, so we had to get it straight. And then we were only 40 minutes from the gentleman's house, so that night we ended up jacking it up, getting it straight on the trailer, backing it off, and then just parked it for the night. Went in, got a night's rest, and headed out the next day, so Friday. First drive up, there's the crew cabs. There's one of them. The other one's back over there. Sorry, I'm trying to drive. One there. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Look at the trucks. Look at the cabs. Look at the beds. There's more trucks. There's more beds.
That hydraulic deal there, I put it underneath the seat so I could operate it.
Okay, because I saw the vent on in the fill and stuff.
Yeah. And I did all that myself, and I put a fifth wheel hitch.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's right here. Well, you can't see it. It's right in the center over the wheels.
Okay.
Axle.
All right.
There's a plate, and I've got a little pin through there so it won't flip up.
Come up.
When you raise the bed, you can undo it there. And, that way you can put a ball with the square.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think I've got that up there in the shop. I took the doorknobs off. They're right here, the handles.
Oh, that's got the different. Yeah.
It's the same thing, except on the 60 model, the things like that.
Right. They call them a knee knocker.
Yeah. So anyway, it's made like that. And here's what I was talking about, rusted out up here.
Yeah.
And that was really nice on the inside, but I didn't have any place on the inside to store it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it rusted like that.
Oh, I
and
see.
The headliner fell down.
If it fits, it ships 2.0. Here we go. That's the 60 with some spare parts in the bed. And Brian's loaded, ready to rock and roll. Now, we're a little disappointed because we've got 30 inches extra. And really more than that because we could have shoved the cabs forward a little bit. So a little disappointed in the efficiency on this one, but not too bad. We did utilize everything up here. So there we go.
Well, everyone, thanks for watching. We had a lot of fun hearing that story, and I know I wasn't present on the trip, but I've had a lot of fun going through the footage and collecting it all and then editing it all together for everyone to enjoy and just see the fun that Kent and Brian had. And so we were planning to do the trip video that you've just seen and do a walk around of each of the trucks. And as I got through the editing process for this, I realized it was just turning into a longer and longer video. So what we've decided to do is cut this a little shorter. We're gonna release this video of just the trip and the adventure and all the crazy stuff that happened with that. And then we're gonna release future videos that are full walkarounds of each truck and kind of show you a little bit about each one, what the little uniquenesses are, what the little characteristics are of each one, because they both have a lot of those. And so we're going to do that here in the coming weeks and days. So go ahead and like this video. If you enjoyed what you saw today, leave a like and then subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified of future videos like the walk around videos, especially if you hit the little bell. That will give you notifications either on your phone or on an email or whatever you set up with YouTube. You'll get that notification so that you know, hey, there's a new video to go check out. So thanks again for watching. We enjoyed putting this together, and we hope you enjoyed watching it along with us. And we look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Talk to you then.